friends, this is Jeff from Kantech Support, and today we're going to take a look at how to install EntraPass Web. So we're going to look at activating the web license. We're also going to look at how to configure the Smart Link. Then we will install the package, and then we will set up an operator for EntraPass Web. Then we will install the client and we'll do test login, and then we're going to change the endpoint IP address. Okay, so first, how to activate the web license. So we will want to go to Options, Registration, and then if you look on the left side where it says Optional or Additional System Components, we'll want to select Web Interface. Then click on the Click Here to Install Component. And when we do, it's going to tell us that it's doing a backup because we're adding a feature. And once the backup is completed, we can see our web interface in our system components. And we will assume here that your Smart Link is already installed. Now, let's take a look at how to configure the Smart Link. So to do that, we'll want to go to Devices, Application, and we'll want to select the Smart Link as the application. And then we will want to go to the Smart Link Web and API tab. And then we want to make sure we want to check Use Web Service. Connection name is just a generic name for the connection. Web service name should be Smart Service. And then once we're done, we save. Okay, now we're going to take a look at how to install the package. So to install the package, we'll want to navigate on our hard drive. We'll want to go to the C drive, then go to Program Files or Program Files x86, and then Kantech, and then SmartLink_GE because I'm using global, and then the install folder, and then the EntraPass Web folder. Now, the package is called tyco.entrapass.websetup, so we're going to run that, and then click Next. Now, the IP address is the IP address of the computer that has the Smart Link installed on it. If it's on the same machine, like in this case, we're going to use 127.0.0.1, port 8801, and then we select either HTTP or HTTPS. You'll need a certificate for HTTPS. And then next to start the installation. Also, you'll want to open up two ports for the EntraPass Web to function properly, and that's ports 80 and 8801. Now during the installation, it's going to install the ASP.NET. This installation is done automatically. You don't need to do anything. And once it's completed, the installation of the package is done. So we can go ahead and close that. Okay, now we're at the point where we'll want to set up an operator to be able to log in EntraPass Web. So to do that, we're going to go to System Operator. And then in there you can see the list of built-in operators, but for this one we're going to create a new one. And let's just call him Operator. Email address is not necessary. Login name, we're going to give it Mobile1. And for the password, Mobile1 also, and I want to confirm that password because you cannot use Kantech in the username or the password if you want to log in through the web. Now, of course, we're going to have to go to the Security tab, give it a login schedule, and then a security level. We're going to make him an administrator, and we're going to give him a workspace of all. And once that's done, we want to go to the Web Parameters tab, and we'll want to make sure that the Allow Login checkbox is checked. Concurrent logins will allow you to log into multiple workstations with the same login username and password. Alright, so then Once we save it, you see we have our new operator. Okay, so now we're ready to install the client and to log in. First of all, client installation, we'll want to open up a web browser. And in this case, since we're on the same computer, we're going to type in 127.0.0.1 / EntraPass Web. And that'll bring us to the download of the client. As you can see, there's one button. You click install, and it's a quick installation for the client. And once the client is installed, you can see the login screen. Now, good indicator, bottom right, powered by Kantech. If you have powered by and then nothing in there, then it's your smart service that's not connecting. Okay, so we're going to try and log in using Kantech as username and Kantech as password. Now, as you can see, that gives us an error. If you're getting errors while trying to log in, make sure you're not using Kantech as username or password. Alright, now let's see what a good login looks like. We're going to start the application again. This time we're going to use our operator that we created earlier, which is mobile1 as username and mobile1 as a password. And after a successful login, you can see the welcome message. And finally, we're going to take a look at how to change the endpoint IP address. That's the IP address that the client tries to connect to. So we're going to navigate to the C drive. We're going to go to inetpub www.root and then the EntraPass Web folder. You'll see there's a file in there. It's called web.config. So you'll want to open this file up with a notepad. And once you open up the file, you can see there's an endpoint address, and then the value is the IP address. This is where you would want to change and put in the IP address. Let's say that you want to hook up from the outside network. This is where you would put in the public IP address of the router on the host side. And once it's done, of course, you save, and then you'll have to restart your SmartLink. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.